Hi Sag, this is going to be your love message for the 20th through the 24th. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Please don't let the name fool you. I read just for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. So if you have Sag and Libra in your chart, you came to the right place. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for you. Link to my website to check out private readings and human design analysis is down in the description below. Okay, Soma Chandra Sagittarius, let's begin. Sag, I am really sorry that it's been like 10 days since I've read for you. I'm not in the habit of explaining myself on YouTube, but I just wanted you to know that I have been thinking about you and I didn't forget about you. I struggled to get downloads to come through for your sign, probably because I'm really busy right now. I'm not at home and I have been wrapping up school. I'm in an education program that's very intense and accelerated, and I don't even have time to sleep. Like, it's even interfering with work. So I'm sorry, but let's get into it. Sag, just let it go. You're not going to hear what you want to hear from this person. And if you do, it's probably not going to be good enough. I don't think they're going to give you an apology that you want. And what Spirit really wants you to know is that if something didn't work out, it was such a blessing in disguise. Like, it was not meant to work out with this situation or this person. I was shuffling the Arrows of Love Oracle deck, and I usually shuffle my deck 7 times before I let the cards drop. On the 5th shuffle, all of these babies came out, more than I usually take. 5s are conflict, loss, and change. And so I was like, okay, there's been conflict and there's been loss. Now it's really time for a change. So I just took all the cards that came out. Arrows of Love, Cupid. So Cupid's arrow flew. There was some kind of an interference. Standards and boundaries were put in place. There was a blessing in disguise, and then winter up in the air and anticipation. Party of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Right below that is eject the old footage. Watch, wait very soon for real love. Okay. I think it felt like a match made in heaven at first, but there was just too much interfering in the relationship. There could have been another person. I'm also hearing that there is quite a bit of gossip at play. And you may run into this person over the weekend. You may hear something from someone. I also hear that some of you are traveling right now. You're on travel for work, just travel for pleasure. Sagittarians like to travel. I'm hearing that, but you may run into them. You put your standards and boundaries up with this person. I know that that was you. This was all just a blessing in disguise, really. Things are kind of cold. But up in the air in anticipation, party of one, there is anticipation, and I think it's coming from you. I think you're waiting to hear from this person, or you suspect that this person is going to talk to you again. They may be the party of one. You may be the party of one. Your advice from Spirit about this whole situation is solitary, withdrawn, lonesome, and single. You do look withdrawn right now, and you don't look sad or lonely. You look ticked off. But it's okay to withdraw and feel those feelings of loneliness to a degree. Of course, that person may be feeling this way, but pretend came out, mask, exaggerate, bluff, better off, happiness, perspective, clear headspace, and one day, someday, somewhere, and another time. But heart song is at the bottom of the deck and unspoken. There's a lot left unsaid between you and this person. And I think that you do feel somewhat telepathically connected to them. Here's the thing about a telepathic connection. It doesn't mean anything important. The only thing a telepathic connection means is that you have a telepathic connection. I have a telepathic connection with a lot of people, and it doesn't mean that Spirit wants me to be with that person. It just is what it is. And a telepathic connection does not come from God. It comes from you. It comes from people. We telepathically connect. So just whenever this card comes out, I feel like I need to reiterate it, because people take that and run with it. They're like, oh, we have a telepathic connection. And I'm like, so what? Congratulations. That doesn't magically make it better or good. Like, Spirit is saying, you may be bluffing right now. Like, never let them see you sweat. If if you're feeling bad about this relationship, you know you're better off, but you're going to pretend everything's fine. You may feel like you need to do that. This person may be pretending everything is fine, but there's still this connection. And there's some kind of an anticipation about whether or not you'll hear from them or they'll talk to you, or anticipating new love coming in. Yeah, and it's just a heavy burden and you're trying to ignore it and pick a new path. Overall energy of the reading is the Six of Swords, so really trying to move on. They're moving on, you're moving on. It's like the land in between, though. The way someone's feeling is the Page of Swords. Now, I notice the Page of Swords is looking back. So I feel like you're the Page of Swords over here. So you're watching them move on, wondering what's going to happen. But they may be keeping a tab on you as well. The way you're being seen is the Four of Cups. So feeling a little mopey about it. This person might not be able to get you off their mind right now. And you might not be able to either. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Three of Pentacles. And the final outcome is the Two of Cups. I think that you might run into this person. I also think that some of you might decide to travel or move or relocate. Maybe that person's doing it. Take it as it resonates. If you were wondering whether or not they're going to move, they are. Okay, because I'll explain in a second. But with the Six of Swords, it's like moving on. They're moving on, clarifying this is Death, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Now, I have a King of Swords and a King of Wands. One of these kings could be you. You could be the King of Wands or the King of Swords. This could just be two different aspects of the same person as well. Some of you are about to get into a relationship with a Scorpio or another fire sign. It's a little on the heels of heartbreak and a breakup maybe, but someone may be coming in for you that's new, that's a good match for you. I know you love the wand. Also, if you're dealing with a masculine, he is accepting that this is over and he's looking for something new that excites him. And you need to know that. He's already looking for something new that excites him. He could have Leo in his chart as well, but I have Virgo, Scorpio, and Cancer here, and Libra as well. But the feelings are the Page of Swords. Low-key keeping tabs, or a curiosity. But clarifying this is the Nine of Wands, boundaries, the Hermit, Virgo, kind of ghosting, going within, and strength. So I feel like this person is moving on from you, but they're saying they don't want to talk to you, like big time saying they don't want to talk to you, but it's not easy for them. Look at how she's looking up like, I'm not looking at you, I'm not listening, I'm not looking at you, I'm just giving you the side eye, I'm minding my own business, I'm just walking my big dog. Strength is sometimes an animal or a pet. But like, they are thinking about what happened. You might be thinking a lot about what happened. I always like the Hermit. You guys know me. I love the Hermit. The Hermit is, I am going to go within and search my soul. But with strength, it's like, as much as I want to say something, I'm not. Oh, and I'm going to pretend that my ego is perfectly fine and intact. I don't know about that. Now, you're being seen as the Four of Cups. So you are the no, you're not the Four of Cups over here, but you look like it. You might be struggling to get this person off your mind. Like, you have other options here in front of you. You're like, whatever. This person is on your mind frequently, but you might really be on their mind. Clarifying this is the Eight of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. There's a lot of pessimism here and just really needing to let go of something. This King of Swords might be very avoidant of emotions, though, as well. I mean, I am a Queen of Swords. I'm an air sign. So when air signs are hurt, they will articulate that and just like walk away, or we can be kind of harsh and gnarly even like when our heart is broken in some way. So I think this person's kind of grown cold. I think that there's been heartbreak here for sure. It's just like just letting it go. They might have broken your heart. Like, I mean, again, if you're going through like a death process and this new person has come into your life, this person might just be a friend that really inspires you. You're listening to them, but you are struggling to open up to this person or this new situation because like this pain is really fresh for you. For my masculine Sagittarians, this might be about like work or a job or something, or like you have this new really good idea, but it might just be a little too soon for you. For my masculine Sages, like you're not feeling creative right now. You feel like shit right now. Sag masculine usually likes to feel like the King of Swords in its positive aspect. Like it's really intelligent. It can be very scientific of the mind, kind of black and white. It's not show friends, it's show business, you know, but like there's still pessimism and heartbreak here. Move slowly into something new. Okay. You look like, it's like, I just heard Spirit say, on the one hand, it might be a little too soon, but on the other hand, it might help you move forward. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry, you guys. Well, I'm not sorry. A lot of messages for Sagittarian masculines just came out there. This could also be a same-sex relationship as well. And it could be romantic, friendship, business. Take it as it resonates. Here's what you need to know, though. The Three of Pentacles. Clarifying this is the Chariot. That's Cancer. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands. You might run into this person at like a train station, an airport, a car wash, while you're moving. There's potential that you could bump into someone. You could hear some gossip or something. But this looks like maybe moving, relocating, running into somebody somewhere while you're out and about doing things, someone maybe traveling. Because that looks like a garage and someone like unpacking or packing stuff up. That might be happening soon. Be prepared for that. There is still potential that there could be cooperation of some kind, but I feel like there's a foundation for you elsewhere, Sagittarius. I feel like this is, sometimes it's what you need to know about this person or your advice. You might need a change of scenery right now. Loading up and going somewhere. Someone's going to do that. But the final outcome is the Two of Cups. So there could be a conversation between the two of you, especially if you run into them somewhere. Clarifying this is the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I am getting the sense that someone may, if you run into them, the conversation will go well and you'll be like, yeah, I'm amazing. I'm on top of the world. I just got this promotion at work. I'm really proud of myself. I have this new win. I'm having a blast with my friends. That could be what is said. I'm also hearing, though, that it's possible this person may try to make you a little jealous and rub your nose in something and be like, yeah, I have a new girlfriend and we're having a blast and she reminds me a lot of you, but she's not you. Like that might happen too. I'm also hearing, though, and this is, I'm not hearing this the strongest, but I sure like this message the most. It's like you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, you know what? I am a fucking badass. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm going to hold my head really high. Bitch, please. I see you seeing me. I'm happy. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to spend time with friends. It's going to be great. It's going to be fine. You may hear something that makes you feel good about yourself too, which is good. But it's just weird with this person and this situation. What they want to say to you is, I've been here before with others. You didn't imagine it. And I'm happy it's over. Okay. Whatever happened between the two of you, this has happened before with someone else, with others. If they gaslit you and said, no, you're crazy, you're imagining it, that's not what happened, it is what happened. That is exactly what happened. You are not a crazy person. It was not in your imagination, and they are admitting it to you. And they are happy that all of this is over. I'm also hearing that some of you, this is a weird message. Somebody needs to hear this. You had a boss or a coworker. You worked together. Both of you hated the job. Like you both hated it. You've both left that job. They're going to get a better job. They are. They're going to get a better job. The two of you might not have gotten along very well. Like you don't know what to say to each other now. I think you were up for the same promotion or something like that. They're going to move on. Everything's going to be fine, right? It's going to be fine. But it's like, it's just a lot for someone right now. I also see that, oh, you guys, a water sign might be coming in with a new beginning as well. But I feel like you are not paying attention to anything and you are picking a new path to move forward to the sun. Yeah, some of you are really going to just get into something new and fun new and fun. You're not going to commit. You're just going to explore things that make you happy, excite you spiritually. Oh, Sagittarius love this part of a cycle every single time, right? Let me pick my path. Let me find what makes me happy. Let's recapture youth and optimism and just see what kind of shenanigans I can get into. That would be good for you. I think this person might be doing that too, Sag, because I'm like, okay, they're the 9 of Cups. They might be drinking quite a bit or like, cheers to you, babe. They just live in the moment. With the 9 of Cups and the Fool, this person has some Aries traits. They're a little naive. They like to be happy. They like to be lighthearted. They like to be carefree. They want to start new cycles without a lot of accountability. Like they're just like, whatever, I'm just living my life. And I'm like, that's cool, man, but wear a helmet. Like, be careful. You don't have a backpack, but it's like, that's who they are. They're thinking about the future and they're thinking about success. This person may be up a little bit up on their high horse. I think that there was a competitive energy between the two of you. And here's why. I'm like, what's the 6 of Wands? Like, you may be standing here looking at them and they're like, yeah, my life's amazing. I'm this, I'm that. I'm traveling. I'm with friends. I just heard something about like, we just moved to LA or something like that. And the way they say it, they show off a little bit because the 6 of Wands, clarifying that, is the Ace of Swords. I know I'm right. I'm going to get the last word. I'm done with this bullshit. And look at me. I'm amazing. They might be a little bit of a show off. They might be just moving on to something that's good for them and better for them. You know, it'll really depend on the scenario for you. Like, I feel like they don't really care about what's happening here. What you have to say is, I pretend that I don't care. I love myself enough to walk away. Good, good. And I'm waiting for an apology. I need to focus on my healing because I don't know what to say. Just keep focusing on healing. And also, Sagittarius, if you need to hear this, I want to say it to you. Give yourself permission to feel your feelings. Because I get why you might pretend that you don't care. You know, I get it. This is Sag. Like, me show you that you piss me off or hurt my feelings? Pfft, no. No. Sagittarians are like, we're moving on from that. I don't think you're going to give this person the satisfaction of knowing how you really feel, but you are going to walk away. But there is a part of you that's like low-key kind of waiting for them to apologize. That's what I think the Page of Swords is. It's like, are you going to say something about this or not? And your overall response to this is the 7 of Wands, which is get off my lawn. 5 of Swords, I'm still pissed. And it's also like, don't bring that fight into my fucking front yard. Like, no, get your angry bullshit. Like, Sagittarians are the fire signs that are like, please don't make me pick up my blowtorch. Let Aries be angry. Like, let them do your blowtorch thing. Like, I don't want to do this. You guys don't like to get mad. You're the fire sign that does not want to get mad. You'd rather take your fire energy and put it towards passion, creativity. But it's like, I'm still mad, or like, don't bring your fight here. Also, if you're mad at this person, they don't want to hear it. Don't yell at me. I feel like you're telling this person no. I also think you don't want to be caught off guard or answer any questions. And I don't think you want to explain yourself to anybody. You are ticked. You're going to fight for what you believe in. You're hurt. And you're listening. Also, you may hear something that you're like, what? Absolutely not. Do not even tell me that. It's just like things you hear about this person or hearing from them might be triggering. It might be difficult. I'm also hearing that if this is just a really good friend or something like that, you're mad for them. But like, you don't know, like something went down between the two of you too, and they never really apologized for it. But I do think you're trying to move on. You're moving on too. The 6 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles. I'm just looking at my details. I'm working, I'm minding my own business, and justice. Some of you have Libra in your chart. Some of you have been dealing with a Libra. Some of you are like studying laws. Some of you might be in law school or something about real estate. You're looking at contracts. I just heard contract negotiation. It's like, it's fine. It's whatever. Justice is served. But you're not going to hear the apology out of this person that you want to. I think that that's why this is your advice. It's like, do you have an inner knowing about this person? Is there a bit of a connection between the two of you? There is. But it's like everybody's just got to stay away from each other and pretend that, like, it's like fake it till you make it, but it's like better off one day somewhere else. Pick your path and move forward and just focus on your healing. It did not work out in this situation for a reason. It was a blessing in disguise. Just let it go and stop waiting for that apology. Just put on your red outfit and keep moving forward, Sag. Yeah. All right, Sag, that's the next couple days. Hope it resonates and hope it helps. Link to my website's down below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.